Ghana Means Business, brought to you by GOIL. GOIL, good energy.
Ghana Means Business, your story, our message.
I just love to be with you at exactly the same time every week because we get to hear interesting stories from great personalities who are helping to project Ghana positively. Good evening and welcome to Ghana Means Business, your definitive business show. And this is your host, Nana Fredua Agyeman Pambuo. According to the World Travel and Tourism Council, Ghana's tourism industry expanded by 5.6% in 2016, grew by 5.1% in 2017 and 2018, and is expected to grow at the same rate from 2019 through 2027. This means that there are emerging markets for the influx of foreign direct investment in the hospitality industry, thereby creating a superb opportunity in this industry. Today's episode, we will take a look at Ghana's only owned 5-star hotel. And like the adage goes, meaning when you embark on a laudable course and achieve greatness, you will receive all the praise and support. This is Ghana Means Business.
Ghana Means Business, your story, our message.
Every now and again, GOIL makes good things happen. This time, GOIL has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. GOIL Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. GOIL Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. GOIL Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with GOIL Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. GOIL has that sorted. GOIL, good energy.
Ghana Means Business, your story, our message. The tourism industry is a major and leading contributor to the economic growth and development of Ghana, mainly because it creates jobs and generates revenue for the government. Remarkably, a place which has been a trailblazer and provides luxurious comfort for tourists, leisure and business travelers in the tourism industry is the famous Labadi Beach Hotel. Initially opened in 1991, the 5-star hotel has for the past years been offering cutting-edge services to its valued and loyal customers, and it is under the management of Legacy Hotels Group. At Labadi Beach Hotel, one is spoiled for choice. There are a splendid array of 164 well-equipped rooms and 7 room types, including 2 presidential suites. The room sizes range from 30 meters square to 126 meters square. Be a guest at the Labadi Beach Hotel and enjoy a royal treat with a 24-hour excellent customer service. Labadi Beach Hotel, Ghana's premier 5-star hotel. Rene Vincent-Ernst, the general manager of Labadi Beach Hotel, has over 3 decades experience in hospitality industry spanning Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Vincent is a Danish national who holds a bachelor's degree in hotel management from Royal Hotel School in Denmark and a master's in business administration from Delaware University in California.
Rene, what a pleasure.
Welcome, Nana.
What a privilege.
Lovely to meet you.
It's good to see you.
Pleasure is
And
mine.
you look great. I love your shirt.
You're not bad at all
Great
yourself.
suit.
Thank you.
Wow. Is fashion part of the hospitality, or is it? Do they go hand in hand?
No. It has to be a part of it, hasn't it?
You look great.
Thank you.
Would you join me?
I'd love to. Thank you
so much. I've started already with a glass of champagne.
Of course. What else?
Incredible service.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Rene, a real pleasure to meet you.
Warm welcome to you.
Thank you so much. One of the most amazing things about Labadi is your food. What are the factors that makes your food so incredibly good? Because for most hotels, as you very well know, the food and beverage normally is not their strongest asset.
Correct.
But for Labadi, I've been here on a Sunday where I couldn't even get space to move around. And what happens here on Sundays for brunch?
Well, Sunday brunch is our probably most famous feature really in the F&B spectrum. We have what we call Jazzy Sunday brunch, which is where we have live music with established and up-and-coming Ghanaian artists, jazz artists. It is really a spectacular way of spending a Sunday afternoon with fantastic local dishes. There are 60 dishes from Ghana.
60.
Yes, indeed.
That's the buffet, the array of dishes.
The whole area comprised of 60 Ghanaian dishes and then 60 international dishes as well. And that is over in here and outside on the terrace.
Every
as well.
Sunday?
Every single Sunday.
So on average, how many covers do you do on a Sunday?
It ranges between 200 and 250.
Wow.
Yeah. It's very, very busy indeed from 12 o'clock till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Full, as I mentioned, of the lovely live jazz music which is playing. At the same time, in order to ensure that we give back to the community of Ghana, we have up-and-coming and established artists displaying their arts and crafts. We have clothing companies actually doing catwalks in and amongst tables for Sunday lunch, which is a novelty which I don't think exists too many places. And then people have an opportunity to buy this arts and craft. And then there's a small story about the particular person which we have invited, or the particular artist which we have invited in for that particular Sunday. So that is proving extremely popular.
That's great. Well, viewers, for you out sitting there watching me, this is one of the finest fish money can buy. And this is from the great restaurant of Labadi Beach Hotel.
Bon appetit.
Rene, this fish is one of the very best fish I've ever had.
Thank you.
And I know you have an incredible chef, Gary Lane. If he's watching us, kudos to him and congratulations.
I'm grateful.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Is there a name for this restaurant? Does it have?
Yes, you were sitting in the Aquaba restaurant.
Wow, welcome.
Yes, indeed.
And how do you say Aquaba in Italian?
Aquaba. I thought that's got to be
Aquaba. So you have to have that Italian in there. What makes this restaurant, or what makes the food here so extraordinary?
I think it's a combination of the things that you just mentioned now. The staff who are with us here, it's interesting to note that 40% of the people who work with us actually opened this particular hotel 28 years ago.
And they are still here.
They're still here. 40% of the staff that were here, which is rather incredible.
That is true.
The staff in the kitchen are not working. It's not a job. It's a vocation. It's a life commitment.
So it's the passion.
Absolutely. It comes from the heart. Everything that comes into these, through these doors here are made with love, passion and dedication that is rarely seen. And that's one of the reasons that I am particularly proud of working with this team here, because it's not something you see very often. The dedication to something that comes out of our kitchen, comes out of our home. And of course with carefully selected produce, of fresh produce is extremely important, and it's a very important ingredient in our success from the kitchen, but it is made with such passion that it's a true delight to be part of.
Let me see whether I can discover love here.
Please. That's almost love at first sight.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, Nana, that we've had a little bit to eat, how about I show you around the hotel a little bit? That's
I'll be
something
delighted.
Fantastic.
I'll be delighted.
Shall we?
By the way, I enjoyed the food. It was incredible.
Thank you.
The champagne was even made it much more better. Thank you so much.
Who needs an occasion for champagne?
Absolutely.
Shall we?
Certainly. Beautiful in Ghana at this time of the year.
Oh, fantastic.
In the Middle East at this time of the year, would the weather be similar or would it be much hotter?
Unfortunately, it's been much, much hotter. Now we're looking at temperatures between 48, 50 degrees even. So this is a paradise compared to Dubai for sure.
And the rain?
There are no rains, unfortunately.
Really?
The ones we have here are a breath of fresh air.
Now, for the business or leisure traveler walking through this magnificent hotel, what kind of experience can the person expect?
I think it's more a question of, Nana, what they're entitled to. They're entitled to feel the beautiful indigenous part of Ghana that they have just not seen before. It is breathtaking, the smiles, the warm welcome, that we know people's names, that we will not forget their names and so forth. And yet at the same time, in a very relaxed atmosphere. I think this is the difference between the, should we say, traditional five-star property and what we have here at Labadi Beach. All about relaxation and feel good.
When I walk in here, I see the traditional masks, I see the shingles, I see beauty in an African traditional kind of way. What kind of theme does this hotel seek to invoke?
Well, that is exactly the thing we're trying to invoke with people, is the traditional indigenous Africa compared with and spliced with beautiful service and all the mod cons that people might want for a five-star property. This is why we blend things fantastically well here.
How long has Labadi been in existence?
Oh, 28 wonderful years. Wow. I know. Incredible, isn't it?
And I know royalty like Queen Elizabeth and statesmen like Nelson Mandela have stayed here.
Indeed.
And even to this day, I know events where the president attends over here, including most international events. Is this just your good fortune, or this is part of a strategic plan that makes Labadi always rise up to the occasion?
None of these things doesn't happen through good fortune, I'm afraid. They happen through meticulous planning and a trust that these heads of state and their security details, very importantly, put in us. We have worked with almost everybody, and it's the very, very fine statespeople you just mentioned a moment ago.
True.
Even the Danish Queen has been here.
Really?
So I feel very privileged with that.
Well, wait a minute. You are Danish, right?
I am, yes.
So how does it feel?
Special. Very, very special indeed. To tread in the same
great.
corridors that Her Majesty has been wonderful for sure.
That is great.
Yeah.
What happens here on Fridays?
Oh,
Friday evening.
Friday evening is a massive evening here at Labadi Beach Hotel. Not only do we have barbecues on the bar here.
Friday evening?
Absolutely, Friday evenings as well. Beautiful setups with the grills and so forth. And that then extends all the way down to the Lagoon Bar as well, where we have our
I can't wait to go
our
there.
happy hour.
Happy hour.
Happy many hours we have
What
here.
time does it start?
Well, that starts from 6 o'clock until midnight.
And is there a promotion like buy one, get one free?
Always 50%. 50%
on the first, on every drink?
On every drink.
That is from 6 in the evening
to past midnight sometimes. What we are lucky
50%.
to do is that we work with Joy FM, who do their own broadcasting with us in the Lagoon Bar every Friday evening at 8 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
So we have a very wide variety of guests and music, and a following for Joy FM, of course.
And it's live?
Oh, very much so. DJ Black, he does his thing.
Incredible guy.
Amazingly so.
Incredible guy.
And so we are full every Friday night. It's
so
as simple as
if
that.
I came here on a Friday and I wanted to speak and I was given the mic, it will be broadcast live on
It
Joy
will be
FM.
indeed broadcast live.
And I'll still get 50% of every drink.
The first one might even be on me completely.
Well, this is such a wonderful day to be out here.
It's a treat to have you.
Thank you. Now, who's the owner of Labadi Beach Hotel?
It is SNIT.
Really?
Yes, indeed. By the people and for the people. Indeed, indeed. And obviously we try to fulfill our corporate responsibilities to our owners and so forth. And by doing so, we had an interim dividend that we very proudly made for 1 million CDs. And we are expecting a further final dividend as well.
And that will be paid this year?
Indeed.
Okay. What is the relationship between Labadi, La Palm, Mina, and Buzia Beach? Is there a relationship?
There is a relationship because all of these properties individually belong to SNIT.
Okay.
And what we are trying to ensure is that the very, very best of what Ghana has to bring are included in these particular properties. So we'll have business properties in the center of Accra. We have by the beach, as you see here at the moment.
Yes.
So we try to fulfill all aspects of needs that the community might have, whether they are local or might be travelers as well.
Wonderful.
So I think we cover all bases in that respect.
Now, are there any major expansion programs that you expect? Because if the hotel has been in existence for 28 years, clearly, I'm sure even for a 28-year-old person, he's beginning to change his haircut occasionally.
Indeed,
or
indeed.
his clothes.
Indeed, indeed.
Now, are there any medium to long-term plans to do any additions or renovations here?
Oh, very much so, very much so. As you came through the gates today, you may have
Yes,
seen we
very
have a brand new
impressive.
gatehouse,
Impressive.
which we are very
Very
proud
impressive.
of, indeed.
Very,
indeed.
very impressive.
And that is phase one. We just have finished. Phase two will be, we are going to refurbish 100 of our 164 bedrooms.
Refurbished them?
Indeed, yeah. Particularly emphasis on the bathrooms there. As you mentioned a moment ago, it's a grand old lady of 28. She needs a haircut from time to time.
Well, I just did myself.
And we will then also be very happy to say we're going to have a brand new kitchen.
Oh, good.
Which is good to keep up with demand, which is ever increasing. So I hear it from the chefs all the time, they could do with a little bit more space and so forth. So we will facilitate that this year as well. Next year we are looking at upgrading our conference facilities here, which are already now, as you know,
But
from the
this
Omani
is-
extensive, but
Okay.
unfortunately due to demand,
Okay.
and also to ensure that we keep up with trends and so forth, we are looking to add another at least 1,500 covers to our portfolio in conferences.
Ghana means business. Your story, our message.
Every now and again, GOIL makes good things happen. This time, GOIL has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. GOIL Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. GOIL Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. GOIL Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience that is less vibrations. Fill up with GOIL Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. GOIL has that sorted. GOIL, good energy.
Ghana means business. Your story, our message.
Rene, this beautiful hotel, on average, how many guests do you have?
Oh gosh. Through the month we go through about 10,000 guests. So we're looking well over 100,000 guests a year.
And in terms of market, where do you have your clients coming from? Is it more Europe, Asians, US? Where is the market segmentation?
We have a diverse market segmentation, I would like to think. I'm first of all very, very happy to say that our local market is extremely strong.
Okay.
Whether that is corporate or leisure, it's a very, very good mix. We get a great influx from Nigeria,
Okay.
and the surrounding, the Benins and the Togos of this world as well, but more on a transient basis rather than, should we say, long haul. We get, due to the mere fact that so many different nationalities are investing in Ghana today, we get influxes from across the Atlantic as well as the Pacific for that matter. So our mix is rather enviable, really.
Okay. So in terms of your top 5, where would they be from?
Top 5, we'd be looking at US, we're looking at Nigeria, the local market if I may say so as well, France and the UK.
Tell me a little bit about your professional background. What could have prepared you for you to undertake this prestigious position as the general manager and member of the board of Labadi Beach Hotel?
Which is an incredible scenario as it is. Well, 35 years in the business, where I started out in hotel school in Copenhagen, of the old-fashioned hotel schools, where there was a 4-year stint in those days with either fail or start again.
Oh my goodness!
So these things were tough, but I think it taught us. I'm one of those traditional hoteliers that where experience is the most important thing. This is not a first, second, or third time a position for any general manager. This is a position where a much deeper understanding of psychology and interaction with staff, with team, with our guests, with the corporate entities and so forth. The diplomatic cause here is a must in order to be successful in a place like this.
I notice you have a lot of members of the diplomatic corps doing events and staying here. How is that relationship? Is it something that has been nurtured over the years, or is this something you came to find and you have taken it to a different level?
I'd like to think it's always been here, but it's something which I have furthered. This first year that I've been here, I'm now a member of 17 different business groups, which pertain to 17 different countries which are represented in Ghana. Obviously, some are utilizing our facilities better than others and so forth, but it's been important to ensure that at the very top, diplomats are looked after very well and are kept informed of what goes on here at Labadi Beach, of our tremendous diversity, that we are able to host anything from leisure to takeaway food. If an embassy is too small to host 500 people, we'll gladly do the food for them and bring it to them. We do this frequently to all corners of Ghana. In Kumasi we have great tradition with the king, and so which we're very proud of. And that's some of that heritage that doesn't just come overnight. That's something that has to be earned and trusted and so forth. I think we do that particularly well.
So you've done presidential dinners or lunches?
Absolutely, many.
At the Jubilee House?
At Jubilee House, we did one just a couple of months ago at the big celebrations, and we did 3,000 covers over 3 days.
Very impressive.
So, and when the phone call comes, and we know this from the Great North, that we stand to attention and say, most certainly, how many and how often and how quickly would you like that done? So that's something we're very proud of, because that's something that Labadi Beach has earned. It's not just something which is handed to us on a plate. It doesn't work that way.
Very important. I noticed you did during His Majesty Otumfuo's 20th year anniversary, you also catered for the event. How was that?
It was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. We had 50 people traveling, pendulum up and down. And
in Kumasi?
Yes, indeed, which was sensational. Again, it was something that we received a beautiful citation from the officers and
from the Shah Palace.
Indeed.
The king himself.
That thanked us tremendously for being such a good contributor to the festivities.
Wonderful.
How can one not be proud?
That is true. And so the front, all the reception is 28 years ago.
Opened the place.
And I love these pillows. Using the local.
Indeed,
fabrics.
it was the indigenous part of it must never be left out, which is what is so important, isn't it? The indigenous part of Labadi Beach must never be forgotten.
And then there's this theme about these African sculptures.
Indeed.
And metals, and then the table over there with the mask.
Yeah.
It's all part of the...
All have a relevant role to play in the story of what Labadi Beach is all about, what Ghana is all about for that matter. So it's really the mix of the two which is so special, which makes it just unique.
I should be spending much more quality time with you.
I would be disappointed if you didn't. You know you have an open invitation, Nana. Thank you for
so
now.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.